Welcome, dear viewers and devoted fans of the bold and the beautiful, to an exhilarating deep dive into one of the most captivating storylines this iconic soap opera has ever delivered. For over 3 decades, this beloved show has enthralled audiences worldwide with its intricate tales of love, betrayal, ambition, and redemption. Today, we focus on one of the most talked-about developments in recent memory, the return of Nick Marone and the potential rekindling of his romance with Brooke Logan. With emotions running high and relationships hanging by a thread, this storyline promises to deliver all the drama and passion that fans have come to expect. So sit back, relax, and let's explore every twist and turn of this unfolding saga. The announcement of Jack Wagner's return as Nick Marone has sent shockwaves through the bold and the beautiful fan community. Nick, a character who first appeared in 2003, quickly became a fan favorite due to his charm, charisma, and complex relationships with the show's central characters. His romance with Brooke Logan was one of the highlights of his time on the show, a relationship that provided Brooke with a sense of stability and security that she often lacked in her tumultuous love life. Now, after years away from Los Angeles, Nick is set to make his grand return. The timing couldn't be more perfect or more dramatic. Brooke Logan's current situation sets the stage for Nick's return in a way that feels almost poetic. For years, Brooke has been caught in an endless cycle with Ridge Forrester, a relationship defined by passion but also by heartbreak and betrayal. Despite their undeniable chemistry and deep emotional connection, Ridge has repeatedly failed to provide Brooke with the stability she craves. Most recently, Ridge chose to end things with Brooke in favor of pursuing a relationship with Taylor Hayes. This decision left Brooke heartbroken but also at a crossroads. With Ridge seemingly committed to Taylor for the foreseeable future, Brooke now faces a choice. Will she continue to pine for Ridge, or will she finally move on? Enter Nick Marone. As someone who shares a complicated history with both Brooke and Ridge, Nick's return promises to shake things up in ways that no one could have anticipated. During his previous time on the show, Nick was often portrayed as a foil to Ridge, a man who challenged Ridge's dominance both in business and in matters of the heart. While Ridge represented passion and unpredictability in Brooke's life, Nick offered her something entirely different: stability, kindness, and a sense of security. Their relationship may have ended years ago, but it left an indelible mark on both characters, and on viewers who rooted for them as a couple. Nick's reappearance couldn't come at a better time for Brooke. After years of being defined by her relationship with Ridge, and enduring countless heartbreaks along the way, she now has an opportunity to rediscover herself outside of that dynamic. Nick represents a chance for Brooke to start fresh, to build a life that isn't overshadowed by her complicated history with Ridge. But as we all know, nothing in the bold and the beautiful is ever that simple. One of the most intriguing aspects of Nick's return is how it will impact his relationship with Ridge. The two men share a complicated history that goes beyond their mutual affection for Brooke. As half-brothers, they have always been rivals, both in business and in love. Their competition over Brooke was one of the show's most memorable storylines during Nick's original run, and it seems history may be about to repeat itself. Ridge's current relationship with Taylor adds another layer of complexity to this unfolding drama. After years of being caught between Brooke and Taylor, Ridge finally chose Taylor as his partner, a decision that was influenced by several factors, including his desire for stability and his frustration with Brooke's perceived inability to let go of their past mistakes. However, Ridge's commitment to Taylor may not be as unshakable as it seems. If he sees Brooke moving on with Nick, or even just entertaining the possibility, it could stir up feelings he thought he had buried long ago. Spoilers suggest that Ridge and Taylor's relationship may face challenges in the near future, challenges that could potentially lead to their breakup. Whether these challenges stem from external pressures, such as interference from other characters, or internal doubts remains to be seen. However, one thing is certain: If Ridge finds himself single again, he may very well turn his attention back to Brooke. This would set up a dramatic showdown between him and Nick as they vie for Brooke's heart once more. Brooke finds herself at the center of this emotional storm, a position she knows all too well. Over the years, she has been portrayed as both a victim of circumstance and an active participant in her own romantic entanglements. Her relationships with Ridge and Nick represent two very different aspects of her character. With Ridge, she shares an undeniable chemistry and a deep emotional connection that has endured despite countless obstacles. With Nick, she found peace and stability, a chance to escape the chaos that often defines her life. The question on everyone's mind is, who will Brooke choose? Some fans believe she will ultimately reunite with Ridge because their bond is simply too strong to break. They argue that no matter how many times they part ways or how many obstacles they face, they always find their way back to each other in the end. Others believe that Brooke is ready for a fresh start and that Nick represents her best chance at happiness moving forward. There is also a third perspective to consider. What if Brooke decides not to choose either man? After years of being defined by her relationships with Ridge and Nick and other men before them, perhaps it's time for Brooke to focus on herself for once. This would be a bold move for the character. A chance for her to grow independently without relying on a romantic partner for validation or support. Regardless of which path Brooke takes, one thing is certain. The drama surrounding her love life will continue to captivate audiences around the world. The Bold and the Beautiful has built its reputation on creating compelling storylines filled with twists and turns, and this latest chapter promises to be no exception. Nick's return also raises questions about how other characters will react to his presence in Los Angeles. Will he try to rekindle his relationship with Bridget Forrester, Brooke's daughter, whom he was once married to? How will his reappearance impact his son Jack Marone, whom he shares with Taylor Hayes? And what role will Stephanie Forrester, Ridge's mother, play in all of this? Although Stephanie passed away years ago on-screen, her influence still looms large over many characters' lives, including Brooke's. Another intriguing aspect of this storyline is its potential impact on Forrester Creations, the fashion empire at the heart of the Bold and the Beautiful. Both Ridge and Nick have played significant roles in shaping the company over the years, and their renewed rivalry could spill over into business matters as well as personal ones. As we eagerly await what comes next for these beloved characters and prepare ourselves for all the twists ahead, it's worth taking a moment to reflect on why the Bold and the Beautiful continues resonating deeply across generations worldwide since 1987. In conclusion, thank you, loyal fans. Share thoughts below, but don't forget subscribing here. Keep enjoying updates. Until next time, stay bold, beautiful.